Peace, everybody. Moon Sahana here. Whew. So, I'm going to go in and out of darkness. You might still be able to see my yellow self, but me and Angela Rye got it popping. But, oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all something, right? Donald Trump get on my last nerve, just like everybody else, right? He is so annoying, primarily because I hate stupid. My granddaddy would have called him a Yahoo. He is so annoying because he just says the stupidest things, and even as a child, I could not really tolerate stupidity too much. And he's dumb, but he's just obnoxious and disrespectful. He just blurts out any old thing and say whatever. It's because he's rich, it's because he's a white male, it's because of this, it's because of that. Whatever the case is, this is what he is, and it gets on my nerves. However, I don't want to see the man get shot all up and murdered, you know what I mean? Because, I guess I wouldn't be much different than the Kamalas of the world. But in saying that, these attempted assassinations, first of all, if they are even real, these attempted assassinations, I don't know, with all that money Donald Trump has, I don't understand why he is hiring or buying his security from the Dollar General. Because those bad boys are terrible. Terrible, terrible. So I was doing a little teensy bit of research online. And apparently, since he's been into this whole political game, there have been 4 attempts on this man's life. 4. 3 of them were during rallies. One of them, of course, was at this golf course where allegedly nobody was supposed to know where he was. I will get back to that. But 4 attempted assassinations on this guy. So let's talk about the obvious thing. One of the obvious things, which is for all the talking he and his little cohorts do about Latinx people. Oh, the Mexicans are coming over here. They're doing all this terroristic stuff. And the Venezuelans, this and all 4 of these cats who try to kill him were all white males, okay? They are all white males. So clearly, he is not looking in the right places. He is clearly worrying about the wrong folks. Okay? Furthermore, that security team, I'm just saying. And they are not the same security team, I'm guessing, from some years back when the first couple of attempts happened. So, again, he must be getting the most rejectiness security. These must be his old employees who he was not paying, or something going on here, y'all. Something is happening here, unless, per my initial reaction with the one that happened about a month and a half or so ago, it's all fake. Because I'm telling you, when they said they shot and killed that boy who tried to assassinate Donald Trump by shooting him in the ear, which I heard an expert, who knows, that might be the weight of a grain of salt, but I did hear back then that there was this expert on one of these shows, CNN or something like that, who said like, no, there's like this clear plastic barrier in front of him that we can't see from the television because it's clear. But he said that no, the bullet didn't hit his ear. It was a piece of that plexiglass or whatever it's called that grazed his ear. Who knows? I don't know. I don't really care. But I will say, the way that security came running up there and doing that terrible acting of trying to cover him, and I swear it was just the most hilarious thing to me. I'm like, this is just fake, and it's just it's crazy, it's nuts. So anyway, they're not Latin, they're white. The security sucks. Here's the other thing. Not only do they suck, I think they are the ones trying to get him killed. If this thing is real, I think it's the security trying to get this man killed. Because the one that took place again a couple of months ago, where they said they killed the shooter, right? There were people in the audience who were talking to the news people, saying, I was trying to tell security for like 30 minutes that there was somebody on that roof, and they would not listen to me. What kind of Secret Service people for the ex-president of the United States of America who is constantly spewing rhetoric to everybody? I mean, he's a rapist, come on. If somebody said to you, yo, and more than one person for over a sufficient enough time span, hey, somebody up there and I think he got a gun, you need to go check on that. You supposed to be on it. Wasn't on it. I guess maybe he had to be wearing the turban or something, or kafaya or something for them to be like, hey. But I don't know, because again, I think these cats are in cahoots. So all this time, this person is walking around with a big old gun at a Trump rally, and they do nothing. And then this guy, yesterday or the day before, this newest situation, they're trying to act like, oh yeah, Secret Service saw something that looked like, a rifle or whatever the gun they said, sticking through the fence. No. According to even Trump, see, they don't get their stories together. People, when they lie, they do that. They don't formulate a good enough plan and tell everybody, this is what we're going to say, okay? Stick to this. Trump said on the news that a civilian woman is the one who spotted homeboy. And not only did she spot him, she followed dude, wrote down his license plate, and then brought it to the Secret Service to tell them. But on top of that, this cat was waiting around for 12 hours. Oh my God. Maybe it's not the Dollar General. Maybe it's from the thrift store where he got these cats. I don't know. But no disrespect to the thrift store. That's my spot. But you get my point. Where did he get these jokers? And according to them, nobody knew that he was going to be at the golf course, because I forget what they term these outings as when they don't go down in the books. But nobody was supposed to know that he was there. So how did this cat know that he was there? Why did he get to just chill, hang out for 12 hours? That's half of a day. Do you know how tiring it is to just wait around for 12 hours for nothing to be happening? It's the craziest thing. And so then going back to another reason why I think this is a bunch of bunk with that when it happened a month and a half ago, also is because 1 year here, you barely heard anything about that guy. They gave him a name and all that kind of thing and said he was like 21 or something like that. But they didn't have it blasted everywhere, like delving deep into who this boy is, who his family is, what was his upbringing, all this kind of thing. Did he have mental health issues? Because you know that's always the go-to for white terrorists. So you know, it was none of that kind of stuff. It was basically deaded in like a week or a week and a half after they had this super fast Senate hearing and fired a couple of people, and you heard nothing else about it. I mean, unless, you know, Trump is on the mic like, yeah, so, you know, I was almost assassinated for this, you know? You cannot make this ish up. This is like so nuts. So yeah, that's another reason why I think it wasn't, I'm not convinced that it really happened. I know that all the news stations and anybody who talks about it, they talk about, you know, the attempted assassination on Donald Trump. Whatever. People always just falling in line because folks are just cowards and they just go with the flow. But I, for one, let's just say I'm at least being nice on the fence. But that's just also to say, if there were real assassination attempts, bruh, you better, I don't know what you gotta do to get some real help around here, but I think your helpers are trying to kill you. It's just, let's put this in perspective. Barack Obama, 8 years as president. 8 years. And of course, before he actually became president the first time, he too had to do his rounds. People hated him. They hated him that he was black. They were like making caricatures of him and his wife as monkeys, and I mean, just outrageous stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, just outrageous. Nobody ever had the audacity to bypass Secret Service and try to assassinate this man. But Donald Trump, they've done it 4 freaking times. And that's just with me doing a super quick, you know, Google search, things that popped up. It could have been more, I don't even know. But I'm not laughing because somebody was shot at. I'm from North New Jersey. That's kind of par for the course, at least back in the day. But so I'm not laughing at that. I know that that's not a good thing. However, I don't think I think it's either not real or it's severely absurd. And, you know, cause and effect. What you gonna do? Become a better person, maybe, and people won't try to like shoot the tip of your ear off. But I don't know. What y'all think? Am I straight tripping? Is it normal for Secret Service 4 times? The mere fact that people have the audacity to be like, man, screw you and your Secret Service. The audacity. How are people not afraid of Secret Service? I don't know. I'm gonna say it one more time. One more again. Boy, you better get you some for real security, or you are gonna be a goner messing around with them little no frills security team you got. Stop it.